Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be talking about my fitness journey, which really started when I was 18 and I was introduced to Shotokan Karate of America, and that was $100 a year to be a part of the SKA. And I trained Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from I think it was 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and it was really intense. We weren't allowed to have water breaks, and they have a special training that you have to go to get your black belt. You have to hold a horse stance for 2 hours, which is like, I was thinking that's really impossible. But so that was the start of my fitness journey. Before Shotokan Karate, I was anorexic. My lowest weight was about 75. When I was 13, 14, 15, I was around 75 pounds and about 5'6", 5'5". So how that started, I started turning the TV to the fitness channel. They would have workouts that you could follow, and I just started doing them. And I guess I started caring about what my body looked like too much, maybe. And I ended up wanting to weigh 95 forever. I was in hospital, I was just once in an anorexia hospital, and I was there for 2 days, and it was really incredulous. And I decided I was meant to be 195 pounds, or I thought 95. Right now, I'm happy to say I weigh 126, and I want to weigh 130. I want to have big muscles. Not sure if I can show you my muscles, but there you go. My arms are bigger than they used to be, still working on it. So yeah, that's how it started. I started wanting to eat as little as I could. It was a challenge that I had with myself, that I could eat like almost nothing a day. And I would go days and days without eating probably under 500 calories, and then I would binge eat everything there. And for me, when I binge, it's not about what the food tastes like. It's just, I feel like putting that cheese in that bread, that stuff that tastes disgusting, but I just put it in because I starved my body, and then my body was like, "Hey, you need to eat." So I did, and then I would starve myself again. And so then I went to college, University of Pittsburgh, and I was introduced to martial arts. I started with Shokan Karate, Kaiju Kempo. I found Kung Fu, and Capoeira. I really love Capoeira. It's the community. It's like a family, and I can sing you some of their songs because it was a musical martial art, and I think that's really beautiful. So you could go like, so Jokudo, Ve Apare, so Capoeira, Shea Dimue. So basically it means you can play Capoeira and love it and do it forever and have joy. Another one was like, Sai, Katerina, Sai, Marvin, Evelina. I'm busy, Mom! I'm making a video! Okay. So, yeah. And so I started lifting weights because of martial arts. Yeah. And it was really important to me. I took some weightlifting classes. I loved getting on the treadmill and then lifting and stretching. And Capoeira kind of introduced me to gymnastics, gymnastics is my passion. It's beautiful. It's a skill. It takes so much energy. I love doing it. I love wearing leotards. And I went to gymnastics gym a couple times in college. And then I found the Occupy movement. I got really lost. I felt very purposeful though. And so then I moved home and I started after a while, I didn't do any exercise for a long time, and then I found Taekwondo. I'm not going to say what Taekwondo school I went to, but I did Taekwondo and Hapkido for about a year, maybe a year and a half. And they had a gymnastics class every other Saturday, so people spotted me doing back handsprings. People spotted me doing back tucks. I learned my front handspring. I would run, jump onto the mat, and do a front handspring, which is a really fun skill to do, especially on a mat, because mats are just so fun, these crash mats. They're fun to just jump around them, do skills on. It's really safe. It's a great thing. And so, yeah, and so I was doing martial arts and I was lifting weights. and occasionally I would run, and I was trying to stay under 1,000 calories a day. So of course I didn't see results. I felt good that I was training hard. I loved the way I was training. I felt good about it. At this point in my life, I was hearing demonic voices, and so the voices were getting in the way during martial arts, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to leave. I can't be here. They don't respect me or understand me or let me be me. Like, I have to talk about these things in my head that are happening, and the teacher was like, we can't even let you train with weapons because you will hurt people because you hear voices, and that's nonsense. I am Christian. I would never hurt anyone. I feel like martial arts is all about peace, and so there's a kung fu school that's near me that I can get to someday. It's too expensive now, but eventually I want to do kung fu, and so I go to Hills Gymnastics Open Gym. It's been a while since I've been because it's winter, and you get off the bus and then you walk 10-15 minutes. I might be overestimating, but so yeah, I decided to start going back to the lifting gym, and I go in the treadmill, the elliptical, and then I lift weights for about an hour and a half. I make workouts. I can show you my workout. So, this is an example of what I do at the gym. This is my workout. You probably can't read what it says, but I'll explain it. So I warm up, putting my arms up like this against the bench, lifting really light weights. But then I lift heavy weights. Bicep curls 40 pounds, one hand at a time. And so I started about 2 months ago going back to the gym regularly. It started once a week, then twice a week. Now when I can, 3 times a week. And spring I'm going to go back to gymnastics and go to the gym, try 3 or 4 times a week at gymnastics gym twice a week. And so I started seeing muscle growth. I can't really show you what the muscles like in my back, but there's my shoulder. And I love sweat sessions, that is great, and I feel happy, and I'm trying to be in a calorie surplus what I can, and being in a calorie surplus means I can gain muscle, and if I'm in a calorie deficit, that's okay too. I'm really focusing on intuitive eating and intuitive exercising, and just being aware and cognizant, and like eat when I feel like I should eat, not eat when I feel like I shouldn't eat, exercise when it's right to exercise, and I have this. These are gummies, they're great. And this is a healthy kind of gummy. It's a super fruit mix. It has 100% vitamin C and 25% of A and E. And so it's great, and it doesn't really look like big muscles like this because they're not intention, but that's all for now. I will be back. So have happy workouts, happy eating, eat as much as you feel like, try to only have good food, and that's it.